fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. G'day, fellas.
Hey.
Here he is. Hey. And, old Hoodie James here, and
Yeah. Just a little bit damp getting to work today.
oh, is that what happened to you? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Right.
Did you
'Cause
think
of course,
it was sweat?
Oh, I didn't know what had gone on. It could have been any number of things, because I actually, what I assumed was that you'd spilt water over yourself,
No.
because you're standing in the window there looking out at me, grabbing your top and sort of pulling it away from the skin. I thought, oh, he's had another accident.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
had another accident. Because, of course, I just park here in the building, so I don't have to do that walk. And well, that explains why you were grumpy. And
Yeah.
and,
It's been beautiful and sunny and sweaty and tropical all day. Hoodie J gets into town. Black clouds just come over and douche.
That's what you get.
Totally. So I didn't bring my umbrella because it was beautiful and sunny all day. And then
shouldn't it just
douche.
live in your car, man? I
thought
mean,
it-
honestly.
Actually, I thought it was in my car. I
Yeah.
think my wife nicked it.
My wife.
And incidentally, does anyone work here anymore?
Nah. They're actually having a brainstorm.
Seriously,
They're
I
here.
haven't seen anyone for 3 or 4 days in this place.
There's about 3 people that were here, and they've moved to a different
Are they
room to
brainstorming,
brainstorm.
are they? What are they brainstorming about? Are we allowed to say?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys. When I hear the phrase brainstorm, I go,
I'll remember that when I'm soliciting you for a brainstorm.
Was that you don't like that phrase?
no.
Ah. How often have you had to have a brainstorm in your line of work?
Back in the day, Mogi, quite a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And what?
Well, radio, but also theatre and all that sort of stuff. Comedy.
I wonder what year that came out, because that wasn't something that was around all the time.
Brainstorming,
The
I
word
don't know.
brainstorm. There's a few words that came out. I remember when the terms introvert and extrovert came out,
Yes.
which would have been in the 80s sometime. It's quite late before it came into the common vernacular.
Brainstorm 1953.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and of course, you've got your classic moving forward.
Moving forward, sure.
What was all...
Do you know what the one I really have no time for? You probably do, actually.
Yes.
It'll burn off.
You know...
So when they say, the clouds and that, it's cloudy and it might be raining, but it's going to burn off. It doesn't burn off.
It's
Those
not the
clouds
sun.
move. It doesn't burn away. It exists somewhere else. Hasn't burnt off at all.
No.
Okay, unless it's a really high cloud, it might burn off.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's still there. And then the other one I don't like is weather bomb.
You know the one that, if you want to get deep inside my goat,
Yeah.
really deep inside
Really grind
my
your
goat,
goat.
my journey.
My journey.
When people go, my journey's been, and I go, ah.
God.
Tune out.
I don't
Can
hear
we
that one
break?
often.
Can we break? Don't you? I hear it a lot.
Yeah. Maybe I don't hear it because it doesn't annoy me, and then I don't just.
You don't. It
notice
doesn't trigger you like it triggers me.
Yeah. On your journey.
Oh, what was one I heard the other day?
Your hair's looking great, by the way.
Thank
buds.
you. I appreciate that.
Have you put some product in it, or is it's very
Friggin' silky, isn't it?
yes.
I got a
I mean-
haircut.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, and then put product in it.
Ah, that's a good trick.
Hot, man.
Ecosystem. Somebody used the word ecosystem in a corporate setting, and I really didn't like it. It's not. Just nothing about what we do here is an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really gets inside my weather bomb.
Yeah, totally.
Goat. I mean, I was going to describe what happened to me on the way to work today as a weather bomb, but then I realised that some instinct in me went, I don't think Mogi likes weather bomb.
Well, it's not a weather bomb. It's raining.
yes.
It's just raining.
Yes.
It's not a bomb
It
of
just-
any description.
It was just so
And that-
sudden.
Can you
It
look
was
up
so
weather bomb?
So sudden, that's all.
Yeah, but
And
you're
out of the
surrounded
blue.
by. But that's happened forever and a day, hasn't it? It starts raining quite suddenly, especially when you're surrounded by 30-story buildings.
This
It's hard
was
to see it coming.
This was freakish, though.
That was.
It was freakish. Did you not
it
notice
was
it?
utterly common.
I don't know.
I tell you what. It won't be on the news tonight.
Weather bomb, a rapidly developing severe storm, technically defined as one in which the barometric pressure at the centre of the storm drops by at least 24 millibars over
Doesn't
a
cover
24-hour period.
rain.
Nothing
Just
it doesn't
for
say
rain.
just Quick rain.
heavy downpour.
Yeah. Heavy rain.
Startling rain.
Gave me a fright.
Actually, as I was walking out of Sky City, a number of people said to me, Hoodie J,
Watch out for that weather bomb out there,
she's
mate.
fucking just turned on us, mate. Get
Yeah, right.
yourself an umbrella. The funny thing is, I've already bought 2 from the corner dairy, and I went, I'm not doing this again. I'm not buying a third goddamn... Actually, now that I think about it, I think that my umbrella might be here. And that I
Sure.
brought it in one day and then and there wasn't a weather bomb, and so I didn't take
So
it
it's
with
practically gone then, isn't it?
me. Yeah, what chances are.
Yeah.
One of the best of episodes I did the other day was when your brolly went missing over the weekend and it didn't show up until Mike got in on Monday.
Don't
All
remember
right, yeah.
Do you remember that?
that. No.
Yeah, it was an interesting...
Oh, Hoity J pointing the finger.
yeah, it was classic.
Was I insinuating?
Oh,
maybe,
you,
was
no,
I?
you were very, very, very quick to say you weren't insinuating or implying anything.
But it was interesting.
yeah, but it was
Right.
interesting.
Because that doesn't even make sense.
But it was
because,
a hell of a coincidence.
because-
That's exactly what it was.
because you park under the building, so you
I
don't
do.
need an umbrella.
No.
Unless, of course, you were planning something over the weekend. and
Yeah, that's
thought
right.
I'd steal
It
the
was a
brolly.
long-term plan.
Yeah, I'm going to steal the brolly and then I'll give it back when Hoodie J, because his brain's gone. He won't even notice.
Right.
He won't even notice.
I've got quite the collection of umbrellas at home.
Yes. We've got one that's this tiny, yellow, very camp
Nothing wrong with that.
kind of, and actually quite sturdy despite its flimsiness. What's funny, Pugs?
Nah, we'll save it for the show. I just had a great talk back through on from iHeartRadio. And this is pre-show, so somebody's doing this at 3:23.
How good.
Yeah. Great
It's
stuff.
a good one, Jace. We'll play
Here we go.
Is it about me, Pugs?
it. It does mention
I
you.
reckon there'll be a couple of wipes in there. Something about some wipes, probably.
We'll see.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Good weekend, fellas.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
Same.
right. No, very nice. Very nice.
I went to the best spa I've been to, Hot Pools,
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
at Waireki Resort, not Waireki Resort, along from Waireki Resort, just out of Taupō there. I always find I'm very underwhelmed by a spa thingy.
Sure.
You know, you go to them, you're like, oh, this will be good, and then they're not hot enough, or they're filthy. You know, just or a
Yes,
combination,
I
or you
do.
get in there and then you're like, oh, this is nice, and then like 8 seconds later, you're like, actually,
You
this is
kind
not-
of acclimatise and
not
then
hot
it's
enough.
boring. And yeah.
But this one was beautiful, very reasonably priced,
Yes.
$27, but it seems that it's constantly on grab one, so you can get them for $17 for your ticket. And temperatures up to 42 degrees, very hot,
Oh,
very hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very hot.
And the
You
water
would've-
runs off these rocks.
You would have got pretty sweaty.
It was quite warm. There's a lot of people in there, Jason.
I
A
bet.
lot of people in there.
I hope they were wearing clothes, Mogi.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully. Some of them not thankfully.
Right.
But it was bloody good. Get your money's worth. So go get along to that. I highly recommend it if you get a chance over the summer. The only thing I'd say is it would be better if you could drink piss in there.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, a few cold
But I think
beersies.
everything's better if you can drink piss in there.
Yeah. Look, I'm similar with spas as well. I kind of liken them sometimes to a bath, a good hot bath, and you go, yeah.
I
And
can't
then
see you being big on them. To be honest.
and then you have a bath, and you go, actually, you're in there 5 minutes, you go, oh,
I'm over
I'm
it.
kind of hot, and now I just want
I
to
can
get
actually,
out
I
now.
can actually see everybody's sort of lying in there and just relaxing, you know. And there's old Hoodie J pacing back and forth in the water.
When we,
Doing laps.
when we lived in Rotorua, we had our own private hot pool, which was pretty good. But
Where
then
was it?
in our backyard.
Sure.
It was really very nice, actually, and that was pipingly hot. And we used to cook a lot. We used to have, because of the geyser activity, I don't know how it worked, but everyone had their own, like, steam box. So we used to have steamed chicken and steamed...
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
all the time.
Is that right?
Which was foul because it stunk.
like
and it
sulfur.
tasted like sulfur. Exactly.
really?
Yeah.
Look what happened
Yeah.
to my ring.
Oh, yeah.
Got
yeah.
sulfurized.
And that as well.
Can you fix that?
Yeah, you need to get some aluminium foil and put some salt in there.
But
and some
our
boiling
hot
water
pool was
and
bloody
heat.
good. Bloody good.
That's good, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Wasn't aware of that.
Yes, and actually, when I think about my little neighbourhood, most people had their own hot pool. And I think now in Rotorua they've sort of cut back on all that. I mean, I think you have to get permission.
Oh, there'll be all sorts of occupational safety standards.
All that sort of jazz.
Yeah. It's a shame, isn't it?
Yes, it
Sort
is.
of PC gone mad.
Totally, man.
Those darn liberals.
Yeah, it's the libtards.
Yeah. And their
If I could be so bold.
crazy ecosystems. Pugs.
Yeah.
Eyes to the front, mate.
Huh?
Come on,
Ah,
man.
sorry.
Jeez.
She
Just get
was.
distracted.
That was
Yeah.
a shot.
Yeah, that
pretty bad,
was
man.
that was almost HR there,
Classic
right there,
Pugs,
just
yeah, just
eyes
gorkalitis.
popping out of your head.
out the window. Gorkalitis.
Yeah,
Gorkalitis, that's
Yeah.
right. Eyes for Christmas.
I went to the
What are you going to get for Christmas, Pugs?
what?
What are you getting for Christmas? Speaking of eyes for Christmas.
I've just said no gifts, but if you will gift money for Japan,
Oh,
and then when we're
Oh,
in
you get the old
Japan,
money. Nice.
when
nice.
we're in Japan, we'll get everybody's gifts there.
Oh, nice.
You know, like it just-
some cheap shit at the airport.
What do you want for Christmas, Mogi?
All I want for Christmas
Is a durry and a
is
cold
you.
Booze.
A durry
I
and a
just want
cold
my
beer.
holiday.
Yes.
I'm very much looking forward. I don't want anything. I'm very much looking forward to that first week away in the Hawke's Bay.
Yes, well, we booked in yesterday. We're going to Tassie.
Tassie boy, get over
Tassie
here.
in early Jan there.
Hell yeah.
Go and see my daughter over there.
Where you having the Christmas dinner though?
We'll be having that, I think, in Tauranga with
Tauranga.
my sister.
Oh,
with
really?
My wife's sister.
Isn't your brother also over there?
Yes.
Is he going to be there?
No.
Huh.
But I will go and see him as well.
Is that right? He won't
Yes.
be there. I
Well,
met him. I liked him.
You don't... I see the front
Even
pubs.
though he's a copper.
Yeah, he's a copper. But now listen... Well, he doesn't know my wife's sister.
Your wife's sister.
Mind you, I mean, I could conceivably see my wife going, "Oh, we should invite your brother."
I can see a world where that probably should happen.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds weird.
But then, well, you see, their family doesn't really know. I don't know my family. They've never really met them. In
well,
fact,
that's,
I don't
whose
know
fault's that?
theirs.
Sure.
Their family.
Okay.
But what was I going to say then?
But
But
some,
yeah, I mean, it might work out that way for sure.
it might. We don't
Yes.
know. We don't know. We'll find out next year. It'll be more content.
Exactly.
Hoity J's disastrous Christmas.
yeah. Well, they're always disastrous, aren't they? Generally speaking, family dues.
Ours always go pretty good. Ours gets along really well.
Yeah.
Both sides. Really good. But we've got some new contenders this year. We've got, because my mother lives with her sister, they've got a house over in the Hawke's Bay there. And so my auntie's daughter, who I've lived with before, she's awesome. She'll be there. But then her brother, who's also awesome, he's coming over he lives in Dubai or one of those joints, with his missus and 2 young kids.
Right.
So that's going to be a new...
Different dynamic.
Yeah, one of them's 3 or 4 and the other one's about 1. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, man. You were saying off earpugs that if you hear of kids turning up to a party, you won't go because you despise kids.
It probably
Which I
wasn't
thought-
that
I mean-
harsh, but it's not totally inaccurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it was that harsh. You
Oh, it
said
was?
you despise kids. They tend to ruin everything.
I got a beautiful 6-year-old niece that I love very much.
Sure. Absence makes the
I
heart
would-
grow fonder, eh, Pugs? That's what you're saying.
That's why I
off
moved
air.
to Auckland.
Yeah.
Keezy word?
Sure, man.
Your Horaki Big Show Keezy word of the day is
Spa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Doop 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 doop
We're gonna
doop
call
doop
it. We're
doop 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 doop.
We're gonna call a winner today. And you could be next week's winner if you enter in all the Keezy words by sending them to us at Hodaki Big Show on Instagram with your contact number at the end of the week when you've heard all of them. And in the meantime, follow us while you're there and follow Hawdy J, Mr. Mike Minogue, Call Me Pugs, and don't follow Chris KNZ.
Great stuff, mate. Thanks, mate.